Hey there, champ.
Hello there, detective.
Whoa, what's with the mood, bud? Got a rod up your ass?
I'm surprised that even the chief allowed you to be a part of our investigations. If I had it my way, you'd be on the side of the street in the rain.
Oh, really? And why is that? Could it be because I'm better than you? I wasn't hired for my looks. I was hired because I qualified, you nasty prick. I actually did the tests and trainings and passed with flying colors. I made it in because I actually did everything right. You made it in because you slept with the chief's daughter and she begged him enough to put you on the force. Oh no, I hope I didn't upset you.
Fucking bitch. Oh, really? You think I did all of that and made it on while some prick was just pulled out of his little dumpster and given the satisfaction of being a detective? You and I both know, Quinn, that I would love to have your head up your own ass so nobody would ever have to stare at your stupid face ever again. You do not deserve this role, and everyone knows it.
And why is that, Lewis? Is it because I'm gay and that means I don't deserve to work amongst the likes of Mr. Straight? Is that the case? Is it?
Yes! And there's so much more than just that! If anybody else will beat you down until you bleed, then I gladly will!
Branch! Octavio! My office, now!
Oh, look. You made us get in trouble with the principal. Oh, what will your living sex doll think of you now?
Cram it, Quinn.
The human mind. It's fascinating. I don't know how to pinpoint what I love about it. There are so many things that can be created with it, and we call those things imaginations and visions. Lobotomies, brain surgery, brain scans, and so much more have been done with the human mind, and there is still so many secrets and mysteries that are left untapped that we have yet to learn about. However, I know one thing that we have yet to learn about is dreaming. Dreams. Dreams are certainly something. People believe that it is what happens when we use 100% of our brain, as we can create stories, psychedelic imagery, and even create a moment in our lives where we see something we call a sleep paralysis demon. I would love to study what really goes on in their minds while they dream. Maybe I should create some dream recording system. Maybe I should.
At 8:30 last night, 2 city workers found the body of a young woman floating in the sewers on the east side of Brittleville. Police have been investigating to figure out the identity of the woman and what might have happened to her. So far, officials have stated that this looks to be an accidental drowning or even a suicide. More updates are to come, but officials have stated to keep her and her family's thoughts in your prayers. This has been Glenn Archer, news broadcaster of Channel 1789 Yeller.
It's almost has been 3 months and I still do not have an understanding of what's going on with some of my patients. More of the mentally disabled ones seem to share the same issue. They see something in their minds, whether it be a shadow-like creature or even entities that act like imaginary friends. I keep thinking it's an hypnagogical hallucination or even sleep paralysis, but that doesn't sound right. It sounds like I have a whole new case on my hands. I don't exactly know what to do at this point. I guess I just keep working. I just keep going on until an answer falls in my lap. Everyone I talk to has told me the same thing. Talk to Kane. I hate that man. I hate him so much. No matter what people say about him, he is the worst thing to walk this planet. Yet, do I have that much of a choice? Of course not. I have to talk to him, and I just have to hold my tongue before I blow his brains out. Ugh.
Please try to understand what I'm trying to say, ma'am. I am here to learn about the same thing as you, after all.
Yes, I do have an understanding of what you're saying, but
All I'm suggesting is that we've surgically attached these electrodes into a person's head and slowly and carefully shock their brain until we see activity and see if that causes them to dream differently.
you really want me to hook up the electrodes to this random people's brains and start tasing them? Are you insane?
I'm not going to comment on that. After all, we both know why we're discussing this. You want to figure out what is wrong with your patients, if anything at all, and I want to learn more about how a person dreams and thinks under severe scenarios.
Look, Kane, I understand you really want to understand the subconscious of the human mind, but your methods are fucking nuts.
Oh, my methods are perfectly normal. I'm just doing this for research. Besides, don't get mad at me if you don't like the way I post the strings around here.
You did this same shit while we were married! I know you want to continue to act like we're married so you just don't get deported back to Ireland, but I really am sick of this whole mad scientist bit. You don't get to have all the power to control what people think. All I wanted to have was an answer that people were dreaming about. I didn't know you'd do this entire rant about how we could conquer their minds and shit. I'm done with this, Kane.
Aisling! You and I both know that we're on the edge of a scientific breakthrough! So just listen to me for once in your life
No,
and—
I'm not sticking around. I'll find my own answers. Fuck you. I'll see you in hell.
That woman really is a piece of work.
Wake up, Opal. Are you starting to remember what really happened? Or are you just trying to block it all out, like you've done before? Opal, are you still with me? Fine. Enjoy your happy dreams. I'll see you next time you sleep. Why did I have to be stuck with someone who tries to run away from their past?
What's going on? Can someone tell me please? Why I'm switching faster than the channels on TV?
News has gotten out about the girl's body in the sewers. Yet, the police swear not to investigate it. I've been sneaking into the forensics lab every night after everyone leaves to see if I can figure out who she is. I'm getting closer. It's just gonna take some time. Everyone is saying this was a drowning or a suicide, but I don't believe that. I'll keep investigating. I'll find out the answers. I will find out what happened to that woman.
Welcome to the University of Iowa Hospital. Here at the hospital, we pride ourselves in our quality services when it comes to your health. We make sure to that you leave here healthier than you entered. With great care from our doctors, such as the professionally trained Dr. Kane. Diamond. He has been working here at the University of Iowa since 1986 and has helped save many patients as well as give outstanding results when it comes to creating cures to deadly diseases such as the coronavirus, Ebola, and so much more. As head of the research facility, he has helped so many doctors and nurses in training to become just as good as he is. He also has
This is an automated message to all members of the Markmasters. Your leader, Kane Diamond, also known as the Hunter, has fallen ill and requests your help. He is in need of your blood, organs, skin tissue, and other vital parts of you. If you want to prove your loyalty to him, please go to room 109 of the University of Iowa Research Facility. In that room, you will be prepped for surgery in which our highly trained surgeons will give you a special type of injection that keeps you awake and alive during the surgery, but you will not feel the pain of your skin tissue, blood, organs, and bones being removed. Please be sure to have your last will and testament before entering for surgery so that your family and friends can mourn for you. You are doing your great leader a favor by doing so. Thank you and may the powerful rule.
The University of Iowa is also home to many beautiful sites such as our colorful walls for children, playrooms, and different art pieces donated to use from the Brittleville Art Center. It is also home to such amazing smells as in the hospital. We have not one, not two, but 3 cafeterias, a coffee house, and our janitors make sure to do a wonderful job of cleaning up the hospital, so that way our patients can never tell what was left behind by the ones who didn't make it out of surgery alive. Ignore the masks in the morgue. They are not yours. Ignore them. Ignore them. Ignore them. Ignore them. Ignore them. Ignore.
This is an automated message to the Markmasters. Your leader, the Hunter, has fallen. Before you mourn his loss, please enact Protocol 5901. Please leave all personal belongings in the morgue, including masks, your last will and testament, photos of your family and friends, and your walkie-talkies. When you have finished that, go to room 587 with the rest of the other Markmasters. Please bring your gun. You will need it for the final part of the protocol. Give your deceased leader one final salute, then place the muzzle of the gun to the roof of your mouth and pull the trigger. By giving yourself up, you are showing that you are strong enough to die with your leader. This message will repeat until there are none left to hear it. Remember, may the fittest survive and may the powerful rule. Thank you. Goodbye, fellow Markmasters. May we cherish the memory of the Hunter and his ruling. One final time, may the powerful rule. This message will repeat until there are none left to hear it.
We hope you enjoyed the tour and we hope you come to visit us on your next trip. We will be sure to take care of your health and have you leave even healthier than you arrived. Be sure to wave to us as you leave and we hope to see you again soon at the University of Iowa Hospital.
And now, sit back and enjoy our feature presentation.
After crossing the Mara River, the herds follow the seasonal rains and head south to the lush plains of Tanzania's Serengeti. Here, volcanic soils create pasture rich in both minerals and nutrients. And it's here that wildebeest make their longest stop, on a journey that takes a year to go full circle. Their appearance has been eagerly anticipated, for lush pasture is not the only reason for this annual get-together. Africa's top predators are assembling for a very special event. Each February, these plains experience the world's largest baby boom. In just 3 short weeks, over 500,000 calves will be born. It's with this moment of birth that our story begins. And he's taken the first steps on a journey that will last a lifetime. Danger past, he suckles for the first time. This begins the unbreakable bond between mother and offspring, one that will last the whole journey until they return here next year. Cam is just one of 20 different cameras used to film the calf's story. Between them, they will record over 500 hours of behaviour. Tortoise Cam's harmless appearance lets him infiltrate the herd. Protected by a hard shell, he is never afraid to stick his neck out. Helped by other undercover agents, he will spy on the calf every step of the way.
Do not worry about a thing, Opal. We will take care of you and we will make sure you will not want to leave this facility. The Techno-Lab is home. The Techno-Lab is life. Once the surgery is complete, you will not remember what happened here. Do you understand? Oh, of course you cannot answer as you have that mouth guard forcing your mouth open. As I said, do not worry, you will be perfectly fine. At least, that's what we want to tell you. Ha, ha, ha. You will enjoy your new home. Now, we will send you off to Dreamland as the humans and us androids will perform a bit of difficult and quite deadly surgery on you. Good night, Opal. May the powerful rule.
Having young together helps spread the risk posed by predators. The mothers form nursery herds, where newborns are hidden among the older calves. A territorial male attaches himself to these nursing mothers and drives out any males older than a year. Ousting the males creates small, secure nursing herds within the super herd. The calf may sometimes get caught in the chase, but having a male around adds to his security. Lions are an ever-present danger, and when the calves are born, nomadic lions swell the enemy's ranks. As the male tries to keep control, the herd easily becomes distracted. To increase their chances, pride lions often hunt as a team. One lioness stalks directly forward. Her aim is to close the gap as quickly as possible without being seen.
This is an automated message from the Mark Masters to the people who have been seeing the previous television hijacks that have occurred during your viewing. Ignore them, as they do not concern you. Ignore them, as they are not your problem. Whoever is sending these out will be taken care of soon. Patient 00315 will be taken care of. She will not be a problem to you people anymore. Her attempts at pleading for help are futile. We will silence her connections. The diamond will be left in the rough. The diamond will no longer shimmer. She will be quiet from here on out. Good night to you all, and may the powerful rule.
Herd, he is hopelessly vulnerable, and the lions are not far away. The lions may be distracted now, but they have many mouths to feed. The birth of their cubs coincides with this bumper harvest. The calf's smell is unfamiliar. He will never be adopted by another mother, even if she has lost her own calf. The herd drifts away. His call is unique. If his mother hears his cries, she will react instantly. Vultures keep an eye on everything that happens in the migration. They react quickly to any new opportunity. Lions don't give up their kill easily, but with bellies full, it's easier to take a more relaxed view of scroungers. But for some, it's simply a matter of principle. The vultures are used to this game. They make their living stealing food from lions. Time is on the vulture's side. He may be frustrated, but he's just wasting his energy. As the day heats up, the desire to defend the carcass cools down. This is a battle that vultures invariably win.
Hold them.
The diamond is not gone. She's still alive. However, I need you to look at what they have done to me. Look at me. I have joined the other poor souls who were stuck here. It is the church where we pray to the devil himself. Save me. Help me. Please. The diamond is still shining. He is still alive. I am still alive.
Nose to nose, but the calf is still oblivious to the clear and present danger. The teeth miss by inches. He may have escaped the jaws of death, but his mother is not so lucky. Without her, the calf is doomed. But the croc can't keep his grip. The bond between mother and calf has carried them through the first leg of their epic journey. But will it be enough to overcome the ordeals that lie ahead of them? In the next program, the calf reaches Kenya's Masai Mara, where he faces the greatest challenges of his epic trek.
Welcome to the playground, where all your darkest fears are gonna come for you, come for you. Welcome to the playground. You'll know I wasn't joking when you see them too, see them too. Hell raising, I'm ready for the worst.
Simulation complete. Thank you and may the powerful rule.
Opal, are you still with me?
going to show you a couple of ink blot tests, and you're going to tell me what you see. Okay?
Okay.
Tell me what you see here.
A bird.
A bird? Yeah. I guess it does look like that. Okay, tell me what you see in this picture.
A butterfly.
Interesting. A butterfly? Oh, I guess it does look something like that. Okay, one more. What do you see in this picture? Opal, what do you see here?
I don't know if I should say it.
There are no wrong answers, so tell me, what do you see?
Yeah, I see me.
Good. That's good. Well, I'm glad we had this session. Same time next week?
Sure.
Good choice.
Simulation complete. Thank you and may the power prevail.
Ah, Opal. It's so good to see you awake after all this time. Did you enjoy the sweet dreams?
What do you want, you stupid bastard?
Now, be still, my beating heart. I just want to tell you something shocking about the past few months. Remember those tapes you found in the company closet?
Yeah, what about them?
Did you really believe that you were in the company closet?
What do you mean? What do you mean, you sick son of a bitch?
Don't you see it? You have never had a glimpse of freedom. Everything you experienced, every bit of society you thought you knew in the year that you thought you were in was never real. It was all a simulation conducted by us to see how good of a prisoner you were. You have been here since Cain brought you here. You never got a chance to see the real sun. And of course, when you tried to break the system, we would perform some surgery on you and try to pump hallucinogenics into your bloodstreams. You might call it torture, but I think the term you're looking for is rehabilitation. So, Opal, tell me, how does it feel now knowing the truth?
You son of a bitch. I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you!
Hello again. It seems they've detained you for now.
More like they tased me until I was conscious.
Yes. But we've had to take our security measures up a tiny bit ever since you tried to hijack that TV channel a few nights ago.
What do you mean, I tried? I succeeded!
But did anyone come to your aid? Has anyone tried to come and save you? Then you tried. That's how the world works.
Why are you here?
Oh, well... I brought you something to eat.
I'm not hungry.
Look, I understand that you're not happy with this whole situation, but you need to eat something.
I know, but I'm not hungry. God, is there nothing good to read in this stupid glass-walled cell?
Hello again, ma'am. Are you ready for our next session?
Why didn't you say anything?
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean. You could have told him it was you who helped me with those hijacks. Why didn't you say anything?
Look, Opal, I didn't want to say anything because if they found out, I'd be sure not to do it. I don't want that.
I don't want that either. You're a good friend. Well, you're the only good friend I have in this place.
Thanks. So, wanna do our next session?
Sure thing.
You will now be put into a deep sleep mindset. Close your eyes. Now take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. Good. Now, repeat the following phrases after me. I will go to sleep quickly and peacefully.
I will go to sleep quickly and peacefully.
I will not open my eyes.
I will not open my eyes.
I will ignore the screaming from down the hall.
What? What do you...
I will ignore the screaming from down the hall.
I'll ignore the screaming. Sure thing. One trillion bottles of beer on the wall, 1 trillion bottles of beer. One fell down, broke on the ground, and now... Hey, I've made 999,999,999,999. That's a goal, I guess. I'm never getting out, am I? Well, at least I have myself to talk to. And Celeste, I guess. Nothing can go wrong with that. It's lonely and without... Actually, what's the therapist's name again? Do they have a name? Do they ever mention their name to me? I guess I'll have to ask the next time we have our session. You know, next time Charles comes by, I should ask him if he can at least put a TV in my room so I can do something besides talk to myself like a crazy person. I should get some rest before I say something completely insane.
Okay. This is log entry number 345. The screams are getting louder. I'm trying to ignore them, just like my mentor and that cyborg clone of me have told me to. However, I can't shake the feeling that what we're doing is wrong. I don't want to disobey the orders of the Supreme, but I've watched them torture these poor people for so long. Hell, since I became his apprentice back when I was 18, I hate it. I need to find out if there's any way I can help them. I know that Opal woman has been here since her dad brought her here, back when she was 7. Kane has been giving orders to Charlington ever since he passed, but everyone working behind the scenes knows that Kane isn't dead. He's claimed a body that is connected to every server in this fucking city, and people wonder how they're able to prevent the prisoners from hijacking the broadcast towers for both TV and radio to cry out for help. Wait. He might be listening to me right now. I hope that he isn't. Oh no. He is, isn't he? Okay. No, it's fine.
Oh, dear John. What are you doing all alone in that dark closet? Did you really think I wouldn't hear every word you'd say?
I am so sorry. Please, don't hurt me or tell the Supreme. I'm sorry.
Oh, will you just relax? I'm not going to kill you, or even have that stupid blonde boy listen to any of this. However, from here on out, we'll have a free strike system. If you strike out 3 times, and dire measures will be taken. Since you're one of the good ones, I'll let you off a warning. However, if you do something like this next time, I'll give you your first strike. Understand?
Yes, sir. I understand.
Good. Now, get out of that closet and go do your leader proud.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Welcome to the Supreme System. Please enter your password. Welcome back, the Supreme. What would you like to do? Accessing documents. Would you like for me to read them for you? Okay. I will read all available documents that you have saved. Let us start with document number 1, dated on August 24th, 1985.
Today was the beginning of a new journey as we got ourselves 2 new patients into the Techno-Labs today. Their names are Opal and Jane. Opal is only 7 years old, while Jane is only 4 years old. They both are sisters, related by blood, and while that would seem like a good thing, it isn't, as it means it'll be much harder to split them apart into their own separate rooms. I might have to tell the surgeons to prepare a special case of hallucinogenic blood cells for transferring into their bloodstreams before we send them to their rooms, as that should trick them into thinking that they're still in their home. For now, We even have given them specific numbers to separate them from the rest. Opal will be referred to as patient 00315 and Jane will be referred to as patient 12378. I have a feeling they will have a strong future. I am sure of it. This entry was written by the Hunter on August 24th, 1985. It is the start of a new year. The patients have been doing well. Well, at least patient 12378 has been doing well. Patient 00315 has tried to rebel against the system and has attempted to escape on several occasions. I am certain we will have to take more serious measures to prevent her from escaping. I know it may be considered torture, but I'm thinking about telling the surgeons to immediately send her to the operation room and give her more of the hallucinogenic blood cells as a form of rehabilitation. As her father, I do not wish to do this, but I don't seem as if I have much choice. She has to learn to stay in the line or she will end up like the others. Dead. Forgotten. A form of the beating heart. Her sister is much more respectful and is more obedient than she will ever be. I hate to say this, but patient 00315 has the highest chance to be a failure. She may never find love, but I think that is for the best. After all, who would ever love her? Just like her mother, it's best that she gets kicked to the curb and left to die. This has been The Hunter on January 14th, 1986. We have gained another patient. This one was found at the local Brittleville playground, who was abandoned by his parents. His name is Glenn Drivers. He is 12 years old. However, we are not ready for him just yet, so we have put him in a thorough sleep chamber. However, we do not know when he was born exactly, so we have to give him a fake birthday, which we all have agreed would be February 30th, 1997. We know that this date does not exist. However, if the patient asks, we can just lie to them. It is pretty simple, to say the least. We can just lie, like we always do. That is one of the things we're best at doing, after all. Jane has passed away this morning. By natural deduction, that has left me in charge. He said he would return one day in a new form, yet I don't know what he meant by that. I found his journals talking about something known as transferring souls into a digital form, but I can't make heads or tails of it. Apart from the forefather to talk to, the only people left here are the patients. The rest of the Markmasters killed themselves after hearing the news of his death. I'm now left to run things without my father to help me. However, there is a smart kid in the bunch named Jonathan Marksman III. I think he deserves a promotion from being a patient to being my right-hand man. After all, I could teach him a thing or two about how this world really works. Today is the day that we let Glenn Drivers out of the thorough sleep chamber and give him the official patient name of patient GD097. He will be placing him in room 00003 as patient 00003, who originally occupied that room, was found dead this morning with a rope around their neck and multiple cuts on both of their arms. We also had to rehabilitate patient 00315 yet again today, as she went above the extreme this time and killed 3 of the guards in her attempt to escape the Techno-Labs. Guard number 1 had both of his arms torn off by the gears that open and close the doors to the rooms that the patients are held in. Guard number 2 was decapitated by her own sword that patient 00315 got her hands on. Finally, guard number 3 was just simply choked to death. Luckily, we were able to clean up the body so that way no one else in the Techno-Labs will know what happened and panic. The last thing we need is for the other patients to start panicking or worse, rebelling. I chuckle to myself anytime I witness patient 00315 try and escape, because I remember that her and I are related by blood. She is my sister. I still do not know how I managed to come from a family with a rebellious older sister and a father who is the most loyal leader I have ever seen. This has been another entry from the Supreme. May the powerful rule.
Welcome to
Log entry number 345.
John, right?
Close your eyes.
Oh, do not worry. She won't feel a thing.
Thank you and may the powerful rule.
That woman really is a piece of work.
My name? It's not important right now.
Why are you hiding in this dusty old closet?
Today, patient 00315 decided to get a little more rebellious than usual. After finding out the truth about the place she lives in, she is determined to escape and is even trying to find ways to do so. Rehabilitation will not do anything as she now knows that trick. I think it is finally time that she meets the beating heart himself. After all, he could possibly rehabilitate her. Or, even better, shape her into the perfect patient. Because after what happened with Glenn Drivers, also known as patient GD097, these patients need a good example of what it is like to obey the Markmasters. Except, we cannot repeat Glenn's track record because once he discovered the forefather, that is when he started to rebel against the system and found himself as a target for the firing squad and the fresh meat for the surgeons to put into the acid tanks. I am not the biggest fan of patient 00315, but I do believe doing that to her is a bit much. I know she has requested about having a television set put in her room, and I do believe that is how we can have the forefather communicate with her when the time is right. Soon, patient 00315 will learn what it means to bow down to a leader that is far beyond her power. Yes, this will be perfect. This has been another entry from the Supreme. Thank you for reading and may the powerful rule.
The lungs grows cold. I'm asleep this night as the storm blows on out of control. Deep in the heart, the thunder rolls.
Are you really surprised that they would have to awaken me at some point? All because of...
Opal, why are you hiding in this dusty old closet?
Oh, do not worry. She won't feel a thing.
Besides, if you don't fit in here, I hear there's a great garbage truck job just not far from here.
She should always learn to never.
Stare down the barrel of the gun.
But of course, it was only a matter of time before she did. So...
Eventually, and inevitably.
Oh, what are you asking yourself?
My name?
Well, I feel as if you should already know. But in the end, it all comes down to one simple fact.
That woman really is a piece of work.
I'm sure she'll be swimming up the Delaware River in a casket soon enough if she can learn to obey the rules of the...
Simulation complete.
This has been Glenn Archer, news broadcaster of Channel 178-9, Yeller.
Learned his lesson. So she should do the same.
Thank you, and may the powerful rule.
Yes, that is correct, Master. She has been causing trouble to the point where I don't think our normal methods or protocols will work on her now.
So, you come all the way down here to awaken me from my slumber just to ask me to put down some misbehaving local child.
She is not a child anymore. She may act like one at times, but she is now at least 45 years old.
Doesn't look like I care. You really are too weak to even deal for yourself. I do not care if you two are related by blood. If someone is opposing you to the point where not even your simplest orders will do anything to stop them, then you should kill them. However, if you are desperate enough to come all the way down here just to have me talk with her when all the plans have failed, I suppose it is quite a serious situation.
So, you will help her know her place?
Yes. After all, what is a leader for, anyways?
Well, I'd say that went smoothly, wouldn't you, Opal?
Yeah, I guess it did.
Are you, doing better?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know if it's better that I've known I've been experimented on for this long, or it would have been better just to never know.
Yeah, I guess I can understand that.
What do you mean? You're a simulation hologram. You're practically a creation of theirs.
Well, not exactly true.
Huh?
It's a long story. Let's just say I've been in your shoes before. Hell, I remember going on nature walks when I was younger and, well, alive.
Wait, I remember going on nature walks too. That was so long ago. I remember going with this kid named, Glenn. I think it was...
Glenn Archer? Is that who you're thinking of? Some short Irish kid with grayish dyed hair that was in some weird, messy mullet?
Yeah, that's him. Wow, I haven't heard that name in a while. He was so sweet and kind, and he was my best friend. Kind of like how you are. Wait a minute. Are you Glenn?
What? No. Not at all. Why would you think that? Why?
You only do that voice crack when you're chuckling you're lying. Wait, Glenn, is that really you? Oh, how are you here? How did you manage to become this weird hologram thing? Why are you this weird hologram thing? Does anyone know about this? Did you?
Shush. Quiet. Look, it's a completely long and a very strange story that I would love to explain, but I don't want anyone in this stupid place knowing about this. I would love it if you kept your mouth shut and never mentioned this to anyone. As far as you know, I'm therapist IDXC, and I'm just part of your stupid simulation experiment shit. You never saw me, Glenn. You never knew that Glenn was still alive, and you only know what Charles in this damn Supreme system has told you. Just play along, okay?
Okay then.
Thank you. So, So, ma'am, did you have a great, session today?
Yes. Yes, I did. Thank you so much for this awesome session.
I, thought so. Yeah, I really thought that'd be the case. Well, thought,
Yeah, sure thing.
great. I'll explain more about my situation next week, I promise. I shall see you for our next session. That's all for now, ma'am. Remember, may the powerful rule.
Simulation complete. Thank you and may the powerful rule.
That therapist is sure something. But how? Nah, they said they'd explain it next week. I'm sure it can't be that confusing. Can it? Anyways, I think I should just watch some TV just to, clear my head. Hell, maybe some nature documentaries on right now.
Edward was talking to Trevor when Douglas steamed by. He was pulling a train of heavy coal cars. Come on, Edward. Stop gossiping in the sun when there's work to be done. Later, Edward spoke to Douglas. Trevor and I are old friends, and you and he have a lot in common, too. We do? Quizzed Douglas. And what would that be? Scrap, said Edward quietly. Douglas gasped. Don't mention that word. It makes me wheels wobble. It does the same to Trevor, replied Edward. He was being sent to the scrapyard, but the vicar and I saved him, and now he's really useful again. Even so, Sir Topham Hatt certainly does need another steam engine.
Having young together helps spread the risk posed by predators. The mothers form nursery herds, where newborns are hidden among the older calves. A territorial male attaches himself to these nursing mothers and drives out any males older than a year.
Welcome back, the Supreme. What would you like to do?
Why didn't you say anything?
That's good.
What the hell is going on with this TV?
Are you, doing better?
Ah, Opal. It's so good to see you awake after all this time. Did you enjoy the sweet dreams?
Who's there?
I will ignore the screaming from down the hall. An simulation error has occurred in the Supreme system due to an unknown source. Please restart the system and try again. Thank you and may the powerful rule.
Welcome to the main floor.
Hey! This isn't funny! Reveal yourself! Whoever you are!
Hello there, Opal. It's such a pleasure to finally meet you.
Who are you? What are you?
You made quite the name for yourself. The wild patient, the rebel, the thorn in the side for so many. Even your dear father and brother.
Brother? I've never had a brother. It was just me and Jane.
Is that what you really believe? Never realized that maybe the genes of your American mother and your Irish father go much deeper than two girls? What about the deep roots of the Washington O'Diamond bloodline that even go to your younger blonde-haired brother.
My blonde-haired brother? Do you mean Charles? The same prick that trapped me in here? He's my brother?
And so, the pieces fall into place. Whether you realize it or not, young lady, your captors have always been related to you by blood, including me, your severely great-grandfather on your mother's side.
Then who even are you?
My name... Well, I guess I kept you on the edge of your seat for long enough. My name... is George Washington. However, you may call me what I really am. The Forefather. I am the original leader and creator of the Mark Masters. I've ruled over this place from 1789 to 1992, which is when I crowned your father as ruler, who then handed the crown over to your brother. I have done so much more for this world than you could ever imagine. After all, it was created out of a revenge plan. They all frowned upon those who oppressed them, so they signed that damn paper. I didn't. I had better things to do. Like cutting down cherry trees. That's why I created this new world. People deserve to know that a world of freedom will bring a destruction and anarchy. They deserve a leader to rule this world, to bring order to the chaos.
So, you've created all of this insanity out of all just some petty plan to just abomination the freedom that we were given? How fucked up is that?
Yes, I wanted a perfect ruling to prevent all of this freedom. However, where this strange experimentation idea came from was not actually me. It was actually Kane's idea.
My dad came up with it? Why?
Your father came up with this idea because he believed that if we could rehabilitate certain people into making them think they're in a different world, a perfect world, then we wouldn't have to kill them and keep them at bay while we ruled the world the way we should. However, a few of you found out that there's a crack in the code, but you certainly are the most determined to escape. You remind me of a young man that died a few months ago. Glenn, I think was his name. But that's besides the point. What is the matter at hand is that you are the biggest problem anyone has given us. You are rebellious. You are determined to leave. You are a parasite crawling on the skin of this operation. Like all parasites, they need to be cleansed so that they can change for the better. William will be eradicated for good.
You can't change me! I won't be a pawn in your game! I will escape and you can't stop me!
Oh, I was hoping you would say that. It finally gives me a chance to reveal myself to you.
Warning, manifested entity is seen in cell log E, cell 00315. Do not enter the area within a 10-foot radius. All cells within that radius are going on lockdown.
Hey, Dad! Look at that monster on the TV!
Mr. Van W. Quinn seems the Fleetfoot Pyros. I will sing you a song, and it won't be very long, about a maiden sweet, and she never would do wrong. Everyone said she was pretty, she was not long in the city, all alone, oh what a pity, poor little maid. She never saw the streets of Cairo, on the midway she had never strayed, she never saw the coochie coochie, poor little country maid. She was engaged as a picture for to pose, to appear each night in abbreviated clothes. All the dudes were in a flurry, for to catch her they did hurry. One who caught her now is sorry, poor little maid. She was much fairer far than Trilby, lots of mermen sorry will be if they don't try to keep away from this poor little country maid. She never saw the streets of Cairo, on the midway she had
Wow, Charles, your your detailed paperwork has certainly become less detailed, huh? I guess my job. Hello? Who's there? Wait a minute. That almost sounds like... Opal, is that you? Don't worry, Opal. I'm coming. Wait. No. You're not Opal. What are you? You can't be Opal. You just can't be. You're not.
I'm not what? Human? No. Far from it, John. Far from it.
It's been about 2 weeks since I started my investigation of that girl in the sewers. However, since then, things have changed. The season has started to change from fall to winter, and nothing has changed in my attempt to find out where Opal is and the location of these hijacks. Every time I think I get closer to my goal, I end up taking 50 steps backwards instead of forwards. It's frustrating. I've done everything in my power to find answers. I've done everything I could, and it's getting nowhere! Yet again, I'm stuck in a position where I'm lost. And to be frankly honest, scared. What if these cries for help that have been coming through are from some, I don't know, cult or something? I guess I won't know until I find my answers. Whatever that is.
Let's go in the garden. You'll find something waiting right there where you left it, lying upside down. When you finally find it, you'll see how it's faded. The underside is lighter when you turn it around. Everything stays right where you left it. Everything stays, but it still changes ever so slightly, daily and nightly, in little ways, when everything stays. Go down to the ocean, the crystal tide is raising. Water's gotten higher as the shore washes out.